in my school we weren't having a Black History Month project, and I felt like it wasn't fair, so I just wrote this, and I told Pastor Chaplin, and he said I could read it in church. Black Lives Matter. What is Black Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter is an international activist movement originating in the African American communities that campaigns against violence and systematic racism towards Black people. The Black Lives Matter campaign / hashtag began when George Zimmerman shot and killed Trayvon Martin. People think the movement Black Lives Matter is just when a white person is a black person. It's when other black people kill other blacks. Now, I live in a neighborhood where there's gangs, drug dealers, and everything else. My life is kind of affected by it because I take a lot of things to the heart. I hated it when Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, and Orlando died because they were innocent people who got shot because of their color or quote unquote they were resistant. Now, I've been on the internet / social media, and I've seen a lot of pretty, beautiful girls being shamed for their skin color. These girls are being shamed for their appearance by their own kind. It's body shaming, and for a person to have the audacity to do something like that is disrespectful. We have to uplift our young black girls so they will know they are beautiful or deserve the best this world has to offer. We have to treat our young black girls and boys like they're kings and queens. We've been degrading our young black boys and girls with curses like you're stupid, you're never going to do anything, you're going to be just like your mama and daddy. These are curses people use to talk to black children. It's sad, especially when other races use these curses to talk to our children. Now, since I'm 13, I understand more than I did when I was 11 and 12. The older a young black person gets, the more danger lurks in their corner. I understand the unfairness the world deals to the black communities. Here's a fun fact most people don't know, that we built this country with our own blood, sweat, and tears. And now let's take a trip back into history. I saw a couple documentaries about slavery. They all show things that slaves went through. There were slaves who were raped, beaten, and burned, were chained up like posts like dogs. And what most people don't know, that our own White House was built by slaves. The saying George Washington made dentures out of wood is a lie. He made dentures out of slaves. Yes. President Washington pulled teeth out of slaves and put them in his own mouth. That's disgusting but true. It's just the people who degraded African Americans. Last Monday was Trayvon Martin's 22nd birthday. I posted on Snapchat about his birthday, and this white person I know saw my post. He confronted me about it. He said, "Please stop." Confused, I said, "Stop what?" He told me that Trayvon Martin deserved to get shot, and it was all his fault for his death. I didn't want to cause a conflict, so I left it alone. So I told my best friend Lisa, and she said that he's a white supremacist. Now, don't get me wrong, not all white people are the same. Some white people care about black lives. I understand that this is how the world is formed. But I don't understand how people say they're born with racism. Racism is taught. No one can be born with a man-made habit. Black lives will forever matter as long as this world puts us into the dirt. Now, I understand that all the black lives are innocent, but we outburst when... I understand that not all black lives are innocent, but we outburst when our innocent black people are killed. We have to stop our black population from decreasing. We need more young black kids to grow strong, reproduce, and increase our black population. As I conclude, we need to stop the rate of decreasing blacks. If you ever get pulled over, listen. Don't resist and move slow. The police are always willing to pull the trigger on blacks.
Now back to the program. See, I want her to read that because if we as a community will come together, stick together, then we will see less lives being murdered because we will learn how to teach and raise our children in the right way. So it's very important that we able to stick together. It's very important that we able to stand by each other's side. It's very important that we support one another, even in our family, where we need to support each other. The system will work for you if you authorize it to work. The problem is we don't authorize the system to work. We don't stick by each other's side. The problem in most cases, though, you might have set under someone or ministry that didn't teach you about giving, which hindered your growth. Someone might didn't tell you that you should never attempt to go to someone's house or even to church without a gift. Should never come empty-handed. Should never come to church or somebody in a house without giving them a gift. See, other cultures understand that. Other cultures support one another. Other cultures help each other out. But us, it seems like in America, we don't support one another. It seems like African America don't support one another. And we don't give to each other, supporting. And even then pastors, I'm talking about giving and receiving, even then pastors get upset when your members leave, or even they get distressed over prosperity preachers or ministries. Who wants to be broke? I know I don't. I tried it and I don't like it. So don't get wounded for a person wanting better and can't sit in your church where there's no growth. Rather teach someone that will stimulate them to reach higher levels. Repeat after me. Stimulate me.
Stimulate me.
Philippians 4:15 said, now you Philippians know also that in the beginning of the gospel, when I departed from Macedonia, no church communicated with me as concerning giving and receiving, but ye only. There is nothing wrong with giving to your church that have a vision. And I'm not bragging, but I am bragging on the God that gave me a vision for this house. Because the new generation of promise has a vision. A vision that's making a difference by having compassion. A vision that will build strong lives. A vision that will educate our young people to be more than conquerors. That you don't have to be a slut, you don't have to be a hoe, you don't have to be a drug dealer or a gang leader. But teach them to get their education. Teach them to own their own business. Teach them to have their own house. Teach them the value of $1. We have a vision. And that vision is making a difference by having compassion. Look what happened when we give back. When you give back to yourself. Or a church without a vision. Back to the text where we started. Haggai 1:6. Ye have so much and bring little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. That's the reason why what you try to do and it's not working. And you just keep pouring money into sharks that eating up your money. Seems like there's no growth nowhere. Every time you get a little money, it seems like you broke the next thing. It seems like as soon as you get paid, you broke the same thing. You get a little bit, and it's gone. Back to the text because it's time to leave you and go and give me something to eat now. Haggai 1:8 said, go up to the mountain and bring wood and build a house and I will take pleasure in it, and I will be glorified, said the Lord. Say, go up to the mountain and bring wood and build